everyone, I'm Prachi from Phir Nachle. We asked you all on Instagram what songs you wanted us to do tutorials for, so now we're very excited to present the tutorial for a song that you all requested, Illegal Weapon 2. If you haven't already, go ahead and watch the original video, the link will be in the description below. The purpose of this video is to walk you through the movements and explain them in more detail, so feel free to pause whenever you need to and practice the steps at your own speed on the music. When you're finished, post your videos on Instagram and tag us so that we can see all the amazing things that you're doing. And feel free to post more in the comments below or on Instagram what other videos you'd like us to do. Let's get started. Okay, before we get started is a quick refresher on how I'm going to count. Before we start practicing the movements, I'll always say 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's your cue to get ready. So while I'm counting that 5, 6, 7, 8, what you'll do is the motion called dipping. So what that means is you're just going to be shifting your weight onto your right foot and your left foot will come up and your hands will be at your sides like this. So I'll do 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll get ready to go into the movements. Okay? So the first line that we're going to do is ak surmese. Alright? So we started over here and now in ak, we're going to take our right arm and bring it around our head and back near our face. And now when it's near my face, I just have my pinky finger out. And then surmese, I'm going to trace my eye like this as if I'm tracing eyeliner on my eye. So the first one, when my arm came up, I went up on my toes, and then when I went down, I'm going to bend a little bit. Okay? So this is akasurmese. Next lyrics are bharke. So what's going to happen here is my arms will go out straight, and my right leg will come up. This is bharke. Next we've got tayar ki. Okay, so my arms will now come, rest on top of my knee, and then I'm going to push it back like this. Okay, so what's happening here is I just brought my hands down, and then I'm going to push my knee. After pushing my knee, my arms will be at my sides in fists. My right leg will go back, and then I'm going to shift my weight and pop my left knee. So while most of that is happening, my head is down, but I'm going to bring my head up on that last ki. Okay, so bharke, tayar ki, up. Alright, let's practice that from the beginning. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Akasurmese bharke tayar ki. Good job. Next lyrics are kich kichke. So this means pulling, so we're going to pull a little bit. We're facing 45 degrees to the corner, and our arms are stacked like this. So in the first kich, we're going to pull, bring them here. And the second kich, we're going to pull again, bring them here. As we're doing that, we're just shifting our weight back onto our right leg. So it is kich kich. Alright? The next thing is kich kich ke nishane hume marti. Nishane, we're going to bring our right arm up, bring it here level with your left, and pull back. So this is as if we're taking aim with a bow and arrow. We're going to go like this. As we're doing that, we're going to come onto our left toe and bring our right leg up. If you're having difficulty balancing with that, feel free to just bring both of your legs together and go up onto your toes. But it's a little bit easier when you bring your foot up because of our next step. Okay, so this was nishane, and then next lyrics are ume madi. Alright, so now for mad, what we're going to do, we're going to have our right arm come down. Our left arm is just going to have this index finger pointing up, and we're going to push it to the left. As we push our arm to the left, we will go put our right leg down. Now notice how my right leg is down. It's all the way on the toe, only on the toe. Okay? So we're pushing away with our left arm and looking down to the right. Okay, this was Marti. Alright, now after Marti, there's going to be a quick 1, 2. Okay? So Marti, come back to your neutral standing position. Now I'm grabbing my index finger with my right arm, and we're just going to go 1, 2, just up, down. Let's practice that whole thing from the beginning. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Akasurmese bharke tayar ki. Kich kich ke nishane hume marti. 1, 2. Okay, good job. Now, moving on. We're going to hear some music before the next lyrics. So in this music, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the first 1, 2, 3, we just did down, up. So now instead of coming all the way up, come up to the squat and stack your arms and fists like this. So now we're going to do 1, 2, 3. The first one is bring your right knee in and out. Same thing with your left, in, out. out, and then 3, you're gonna drop your left hip like this, and now you're gonna drop your arms. Your head will also go to the side, and your right arm will be flat like this. So again, what that looks like together is 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the next 1, 2, 3, you're gonna move your feet so they're facing the left, and you're gonna start both of your arms down by your left knee here, and you're gonna do 1, 2, 3. So it's this pulling motion like this. Okay, so put together, that looks like 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now the next 1, 2, 3, we're gonna switch our legs again to point in the right direction, and we're gonna bring our arms over and slide them down our waist. This is 1, and now 2, 3, you're just gonna do hit, 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 like this, all right? And the last 1, 2, 3, you're gonna bring your arms up in a cross in front of your face, spin, and then down, okay? So notice I'm balanced here on the balls of my feet, and I brought my arms down like this, dramatically. Okay, let's practice all of that again from the beginning. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, akasur mein se bhar ke taiyar ki, खींच खींच के निशानी हूँ मैं मारती 1 2 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. All right, good. So now we're going to hear those lines repeat, but this time we're staying on the floor. So again, we're going to hear कसूर में से भर के तैयार की. So what we're going to do during that, we're just going to be bouncing slightly on our toes, and as we do that, we're going to go left, right, okay? So this is just fists with my pinky sticking out, and I'm going to look first left, and then right, and then I'll bring both my hands together in front of my face, and then separate them. So together that looks like कसूर में से भर के तैयार की. Alright, next lyrics again are going to be खींच खींच के. So the first खींच, I was here, I'm going to put my right arm down and my right knee down and bring my left arm to my head. Feel free to wear knee pads if you need to during this so that you don't hurt your knee. This is the first खींच, I'm getting ready to stand. The second खींच, I'm going to go all the way up. Okay, so my weight is on my right knee and my left leg is completely straight. This was खींच खींच के. And now, nishani, I'm going to bring myself back around like this so that I'm facing my side towards the audience. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is get up. So, however it's easier for you to get up, if you want to put your arms on your knees, if you want to put your arms down, the main thing to be sure of is that when you get up, you're first pushing your hips back, and then you're going to bring your torso up in a wave, okay? So, again, when I did that, I was here. खींच खींच के निशाने हूँ मैं मारती. Bring it up with a nice hair flip. So now that we've gotten up, the next lyrics are going to be ज़्यादा तू उम्मीद. Okay, so in ज़्यादा what we're going to do, we're facing sideways here. We're going to kick out our right leg, and as that happens, we're going to bring both of our arms up. So this is ज़्यादा, and now तू उम्मीद. What we're going to do is push our arms out and rotate them in a circle. And as we're doing that, our torso is also going to rotate in a circle until we're facing the right side, okay? But your arms aren't moving together, they're moving at a slight offset. So first your right, and then your left arm will come out, and then move together, okay? So we did ज़्यादा तू उम्मीद. Alright, next lyrics are मत रख सोनिया. So we're going to drop our hands here as if we're holding a belt. And now our left leg is going to come out, 1, 2. As that's happening, our left hand will come up and go in this motion, 1, 2. Okay, so that was mat rakh sonia. And now that line repeats again, ज़्यादा तू उम्मीद मत रख सोनिया. Okay, so ज़्यादा तू उम्मीद, what's going to happen is we're going to bring our right arm out here, and our left arm is going to move in circles like this. As that's happening, our legs are going to go out, in, okay? So it looks like ज़्यादा तू उम्मीद, alright? And now we've got मत रख सोनिया. So what's going to happen here is a body wave. In the Satya tutorial, I explained in a little bit more detail how to do a body wave. Here I'll just give a quick refresher. So for body wave, we're going to move first our head, then our chest, and then our hips forward, and then everything moves back in that order. Okay? This was Matrak Sonea. Alright? As that's happening, what's going to be happening with our hands is they'll start at our chest level, and then they'll just open and close, and then we move them to the waist level and do the same thing. So this looks like Matrak Sonea. Okay? Let's practice all of that from the second Akasurmese. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Akasurmese bhar ki tayar ki. Kichu kichu ki nishani mein vaati. 1, 2. Zyada tu umeed mat rakh sonia. Zyada tu umeed mat rakh sonia. Now the next lyrics we're going to hear are Tera level nahi. Okay, so for this what's going to happen is our left arm will be out, and then our right arm will come and do a punch, back, punch. So this is level. As that's happening, we're going to take a slight leap forward with our left leg and then bring our right leg over to follow. So that looks like level. Okay, notice how I end with my right leg and right arm outstretched. Nahi. Now for nahi, we're going to bring our arms back to center and then push them out sharply in a circle. Okay, so this is level nahi. Alright, now my left arm will stay here, but my right arm will come all the way up to complete the circle, and then we'll do yad varika. So what's happening here is just my right arm is up, my left leg is up, and they're both moving in opposite directions. Now we ended over here, and what we're going to do is come back to our center before the next lyrics, which is Mundeyanu Sulivutte. Okay, so we were here, we came back to center, and now for Mundeyanu, we're going to jump up, bringing our arms here behind our head, and jump, moving our weight to our right leg. Okay, this was Mundeyanu, and then Sulivutte, we're just going to bring our hips up, down. Okay, this was Sulivutte, and now we're going to come back to center with our arms over here by our neck and do Dangirakta. So Dangirakta is going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1 was just moving our right arm, 2, right arm goes up, head goes to the side, and left leg goes out. And then 3, come back to center. Next lyrics are Tera Nachle Tikhi Talwar Varga. So in Tera, we're going to bang our wrists together, and then we're going to turn and face the side with our arms to our side. So now the motion from here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the same body wave motion as we were doing earlier. The difference is that we're stepping forward with our right leg to make the body wave motion, and then coming back onto our left. And this lets us move back as we're doing the motion. So together that looks like Mundeyanu Sulivutte Dangirakta Tera Nachle Tikhi Talwar Varga. Okay? Now that same line is going to repeat again. This time, for Mundeyanu, we ended over here. We're going to bring our arms down like this, and we're going to move it in a circle. And as we make that circle, we're going to move our torso to face the front. Okay? Mundeyanu. Now Sulivutte, we're going to go up, down. It's just a hit with our hips. Now we've got Dangirakta again. For Dangirakta, we're going to do this motion. So what's happening here is just this rolling motion with our arms, but we're going to start in the right corner, and then go up and down to the left. Alright? Now again, we've got Tera Nachle Tikhi Talwar Varga. So what's going to happen here is we end it here. Now our arms are going to go out. And we're doing these finger guns with our hands. Our left arm will be down, right arm will be up, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all that's happening here is I bring my arms in, they're parallel, and then out again. And I'm going to do this until the lyrics end. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to be coming forward. So my right leg is going to be going up, down, all right? And as that's happening, I'll drag my left leg back with me. So together, that looks like Tera Nachle Tikhi Talwar Varga. Now for God, this last 2 beats, we're going to bring our left arm up, aim, and fire. Okay, let's do that full thing again from the beginning. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Akasurmese bhar ke tayar ki. Kicha kicha ke nishani hu main vaati. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Akasurmese bhar ke tayar ki. Kicha kicha ke nishani hu main vaati. ज़्यादा तो उम्मीद मत रख सोनिया, ज़्यादा तो उम्मीद मत रख सोनिया तेरा लब नहीं मेरे यार वर्गा मुंडे अनुसूली उत्ते टंगी रखेदा तेरा नखरा जो दिखी तलवार वर्गा मुंडे अनुसूली उत्ते टंगी रखेदा तेरा नखरा जो दिखी तलवार वर्गा. Well done. Thank you all so much for watching this tutorial. We hope it was helpful, and feel free to leave us comments and suggestions for next time.